Hello, and I have four new comics today. The first being Batman 699. Ooh, I didn't realize we're one more away from 700. Here we go. We have Tony Daniel doing the writing, and oh, that's funny. They forgot to credit Gullum March on the cover, but Gullum March does the interior. I assume that Tony Daniel is getting ready for the first new story arc with Grant Morrison doing the writing again. And it's part two of the Black Spell story, where this dude Black Spell is using various different villain techniques on his victims. And the latest was the Riddler, where he got Joker gassed. Very ghastly scene. And good lord, once Gullum March is done with Gotham City Sirens, I would love it if he came over to Batman. I mean, that is a stunning little piece here, and I love his work all the way across. This story and the art kind of reminds me of the old, like, late 60s, early 70s Batman stories, where they had kind of a supernatural mystery quality to them. Very creepy, almost gothic look to them. I miss that kind of take on Batman. I don't see really that done too much anymore. And it's done very well here. I don't know. Maybe when Batman comes back, we'll be able to see those kind of stories again. Who knows? Who knows what the hell Grant Morrison will be doing once he comes back. But this is nice. The story's okay. The art is fantastic. I'm going to give this 4 Ram chips. Very good. And this, I think, is my pick of the week, is Birds of Prey #1, back in action. Gail Simone with, let's see, Ed Baines as the artist. Now, here's the thing. I think the original series was partly canceled due to the fact that I believe they were this close to turning Barbara Gordon back into Batgirl. And then when they changed their mind on that, they go, oh, well, cancel that book for nothing then. So here we go! And we have Gail Simone writing, too, who is arguably the best of the 3 or 4 writers that were on the series. Even better than Chuck Dixon, I'd imagine. But that's debatable on that one. The issue mostly focuses on Black Canary. And let's see, she's kind of involved in this kidnapping caper here. Lady Blackhawk is still hanging around. And Lady Blackhawk came into the team kind of not too long after I left reading the book, so I've heard how cool she was, so it's kind of exciting seeing her. I could definitely, within a few pages, see why she was liked so much. Huntress, it's nice to see Huntress get some love. Hawk and Dove are back, and they seem to be joining the team. Temporary, I don't know. For the long haul, I don't know. We'll see. And let's see, we've got a dude on the team, so we'll see how that works out. And just kind of getting to know you shit, Barbara Gordon's gotten some potential blackmail information that was sent to her, that somebody's after them all with information on all the team members. And at the end, we get Penguin being threatened by the White Canary, and the White Canary beats the shit out of Huntress and Black Canary. And, at first I thought, oh, this is Cassandra Cain. But after reading it, I'm kind of unsure now. I mean, is this Cassandra or Lady Shiva, or maybe a new person? And if it is Cassandra, is she gone bad again? Or is she highly involved in this case, and she has to look like the bad guy for a bit because she's on her own path to solving it and shit like that? I don't know. I hope maybe... I don't know. I hope that Cassandra is the White Canary, and I hope she's a good guy, and I hope she joins the team, and I hope that would be awesome. Because Cassandra Cain, written by Gail Simone in the hero style, would be fantastic. This is Pick of the Week, 5 Ram chips. Loved it. Alright, now going off to Marvel, we got Seige, issue 4, the end. And hey, Brian Michael Bendis, I gotta hand it to you. This was pretty much action all the way through, and it was short, and it solved a lot of issues going around in the Avengers books, and the change seems to be changed. So, hey, good work. I applaud you, sir. I don't know if I should give too much away, but there's I find it not just a satisfying conclusion to the the Seige story. Boom! But I also found it to be a satisfying conclusion to a lot of what Brian Michael Bendis had been doing for almost 10 years over in the Marvel books with the Avengers. And let's see, what's interesting is he's not leaving. He's going to start anew with more of the classic style Avengers stories and characters and setups and stuff like that. He'll be doing it his own way still, but... and at the end, Bucky still gets to be Captain America, and Steve Rogers has created a new post for himself. I think he's calling himself the Super Soldier. And I imagine that'll last until the Chris Evans movie comes out. But there you go. That's pretty much the status quo for the time being. Everybody does their part to fight the Sentry, and Wolverine shows up to get a beer at the end. So, you know, good work, Wolverine. There's some artwork here. There's some preview art of the covers for the next few issues. It doesn't exactly tell me who's in the regular team of Avengers. I think I might be buying the Avengers book, and I don't know if I'm going to buy Secret Avengers or New Avengers just yet, but we'll see. Pretty good. I'd say 4 RAM chips. Not too bad. Actually, not too bad. It's very good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And Dark Avengers, The End, issue 16, Brian Michael Bendis and Deodato doing the art. And it's a conclusion. At the beginning it says, "Warning! Don't read unless you've seen Siege 4. So I agree. Don't read it because it'll make no friggin' sense. It's basically the recap. What happened to all the members. The fake Miss Marvel, the fake Hawkeye, who's really Bullseye. Wolverine's son, Dark Wolverine. And let's see, and Victoria Hand, which is probably the most interesting leftover as far as what to do with. The art is excellent. You know, Mike Deodato can be a little stiff sometimes, but when he takes his time, holy shit, it's beautiful work, I think, in this issue. I think there's a couple of excellent spreads in the story. Like the scene where Dark Wolverine gets away, and this Thor scene between Thor and, I can't remember his name, the kid who's Ares' son. It's a really touching bit of dialogue, too. Loved it a lot. Very good. Although I guess my only problem with the Deodato art is the way he draws Steve Rogers and the Super Soldier sort of military getup is his shoulders look really weird. He looks like an old G.I. Joe doll. But that's my only nitpick, really, and that's just slight nitpick. And, of course, really good Norman Osborn stuff. He writes Norman Osborn very well, I think. Anyway, that should do it for now. And until then, push the button, Lindsay.